Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you're doing well. So I welcome you again to your English class, and today we'll do question answers of chapter number 3 from your Honeysuckle book, and the name of the chapter is Taro's Reward. And we'll also do word meanings, sentences and extracts from the chapter. So let's start with word meanings first of all. So the first word is chopped. It's a verb and it means cut into pieces. The second word is hurried. It's an adjective and it means done very quickly. The third word is delighted. It's an adjective and it means happy or very pleased. The next word is delicious. It's an adjective and it means very tasty. And the last word is tricked. It's a verb and it means deceived. So now we'll do sentences of these 5 words, and the first word is chopped, and the sentence is he chopped the onions and carrots roughly. The second word is hurried, and the sentence is he left early after a hurried breakfast. The next word is delighted, and the sentence is the audience felt delighted with the performance of the magician. The fourth word is delicious, and the sentence is the food was delicious. The last word is tricked, and the sentence is he tricked the old lady into giving him 100 rupees. And now we'll do 2 marks question answers. And the question number 1 is, why did Taro run in the direction of the stream? And the answer is Taro ran in the direction of the stream because he was thirsty. Secondly, he had never seen a rushing stream or heard the sound of falling water in that part of the forest. Question number 2 is, how did Taro's father show his happiness after drinking sake? And the answer is sake gave energy as well as the warmth to the old man. Taro's father stopped shivering and started dancing. In this way, he showed his happiness. Question number 3 is, why did the waterfall give Taro sake and others water? And the answer is the waterfall gave Taro sake and others water because he was a thoughtful son. He served his old parents sincerely. The sake was the reward for his goodness. Other people were just greedy, so they got only plain water. Question number 4 is, why did the villagers want to drown Taro? And the answer is the villagers went to the waterfall to collect sake, but they got only plain cold water. They thought that Taro had fooled and tricked them, so they decided to punish Taro by drowning him in the same waterfall. And the question number 5 is, why did the emperor reward Taro? And the answer is the emperor of Japan rewarded Taro for being good and kind towards his parents. This was emperor's way to encourage all the children to respect, obey and serve their parents. And now we'll do 2 6 marks question answers. And the question number 1 is, who was Taro? How did he meet the demand of his father? And the answer is Taro was a young woodcutter. He was poor but hardworking. He honored, loved and obeyed his parents. He worked very hard but earned very little money. One cold evening, his shivering father wished to have a cup of sake. Taro began to work harder to earn money to buy the expensive drink. He was favored by fate. One day he found a waterfall. The water tasted like sake. He brought a pitcher full of that drink to meet the demand of his father. After drinking that magical water, Taro's father stopped shivering and started dancing to show his happiness. And the question number 2 is, how did the news of magical waterfall spread in the village? What happened after that? And the answer is, one day Taro came home with a pitcher full of magical waterfall. He gave the water to his father and his father stopped shivering. That afternoon, a neighbor came to their home and Taro's father offered her the cup of the sake. Then Taro told her the story of that magic waterfall. By midnight, she had spread the story throughout the village. Next day, there was a long procession of visitors to Taro's house. Each person heard the story of the waterfall and took a sip of the sake. In less than an hour, the pitcher was empty. So now we'll do two extracts from the chapter. And the extract number one is Taro saw a beautiful little waterfall hidden behind a rock. Kneeling at a place where the water flowed quietly, he cupped a little in his hands and put it to his lips. Was it water or was it sake? He tasted it again and again, and always it was the delicious sake instead of cold water. Taro quickly filled the pitcher he had with him and hurried home. The old man was delighted with the sake. After only one swallow of the liquid, he stopped shivering and did a little dance in the middle of the floor. And the question number one is, what did Taro see behind the rock? And the answer is, Taro saw a little waterfall behind the rock. Question number two is, why was he surprised? And the answer is, he was surprised because the water tasted like sake instead of cold water. Question number three is, why did he hurry home? And the answer is, he hurried home to offer the sake to his old shivering father. And the extract number two is, the story of Taro and his magic waterfall reached the Emperor of Japan. He sent for the young woodcutter and rewarded him with 20 pieces of gold for having been so good and kind. Then he named the most beautiful fountain in the city after Taro. This, said the emperor, was to encourage all children to honor and obey their parents. So the question number one is, who rewarded Taro and why? And the answer is, the Emperor of Japan rewarded Taro for his goodness, obedience and service to his old parents. Question number two is, what did Taro get as a reward? And the answer is, Taro got 20 pieces of gold in reward. And the last question is, find a word from the passage that means the same as to respect. And the answer is honor. So these were the word meanings, sentences, question answers and extracts of this chapter, and I hope you have understood everything. So this is all for today, and we'll meet once again in a new video with a new topic. Till then, take care, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.